do that like natural.
Since I met this Savior, now blessings and mercy they follow me. The belly of the beast never swallow me. That's why I the seas.
Hi, my name is James Koromo. I was born and raised in Sierra Leone, a little country in West Africa. I was raised by a Muslim family. When I was like 4 years old, my mom left me with my grandparent, and then she went away. She was very young, and then my grandparent raised me in the way of Islam. At a very early age, I learned how to read and write Arabic. But as time went on, when I was 10 years old, my mom came back and got me. When she got me, and I started asking her like, "Where's my dad?" I wanted to meet my dad, so she took me to the city, and I got to meet my dad. And seeing where my dad was, he was living, in a very tough neighborhood. He was selling weed, he's doing a lot of illegal activities, and at a very young age, if I asked my dad for lunch money, he would not give me cash. He would rather like count weed for me to sell. So when I sell the weed, that's how I used to earn my lunch money. So at a very young age, I learned how to be independent by myself. So we had a civil war where we had to flee. So I flee. We got scattered. I didn't know where my family was. So I was in the Gambia, and I was out on the street by myself, like fully 24/7 on the street. I had no one to rely on, no one to depend on, but I had to like do whatever I had to do to survive, basically. Eventually, I had a great opportunity to come to England, and when I came to England, I got put in a foster family. I didn't like the idea of a foster family at the beginning because I thought, they're getting paid to look after me. When I'm 18, they wouldn't care about me. But I was wrong, because this amazing woman called Christy moved from America. She got the job. She was a Christian. I was a Muslim. And straight away, just the ideology that I had, I wasn't like, opening myself or rapport with her. But she genuinely cared about me, no matter what. Because I remember one time she said this to me, she said, "I don't care what you do. Even if you got locked up in jail, I will never stop loving you." For me, that was a big, significant thing, that she loved me unconditionally. But anyway, I was on the street doing my, illegal stuff, doing a lot of crazy stuff. I got involved in a lot of violence, being stabbed and carrying a knife. And I did a lot of stuff that I'm not proud of. But I was lost. So I thought, a voice in my head said, your name then was Abdul, saying you need to be more serious as a Muslim. So I started going to the mosque, started praying and fasting. And during the time when I was praying and fasting as a Muslim, that's when I had a dream. And literally Jesus appeared to me in a dream, and he was talking to me. How do I know it was Jesus? It wasn't just the image, but it was just the power. When he was talking, there was just so much power going on. And I got a bit scared, but not scared of him, but I was like scared of living life without him. But anyway, in the dream, as he was talking, he was warning me. As he was warning me, I literally like just scared, and I woke up. But then this negative voice, speaking in my ear, saying, "Oh, that dream was a sign from Allah. Be more holy as a Muslim." So I kept going to the mosque. Then I had a second dream. The second dream, I saw myself sitting in a church, and in the church, this man was praying for me. I couldn't see his face. I could only see from his neck all the way down. As he was praying for me, I literally saw a dark shadow between my chest. Literally came out of my chest and left. And I woke up. When I woke up, I just felt different. Before, I had tendency to like rob, tendency to carry a knife and be violent, but that tendency just literally stopped. And when I tried to go back to my always to do the things that I used to do, something in my stomach used to turn and just like convict me so heavily until I went and put things right. But as time went on, I literally went back into my old ways, and I got worse. I got involved in a lot of stuff. Ended up getting locked up in a cell. I was doing a lot of crazy stuff that I'm not even proud of. But I was lost. But this voice in my head said, the only way out of your situation is Jesus. The only way out is Jesus. I said, you know what? I've got nothing to lose. I've lost everything already. I'm going to give Christianity one single month. If my life don't change, then suicide was what I was thinking about. The minute I made that decision within myself to commit myself fully and give my 100% to Christianity for just one single month, to give myself to Christ for 1 month, literally, as soon as I made that decision, I heard a man walking around singing Amazing Grace. As he was singing Amazing Grace, he was preaching, talking about Yahweh, Yeshua, Jesus being the Son of God. And usually I get offended when people talk about Jesus being the Son of God, but this time I wasn't offended. As he was talking, I listened to him, I asked him questions. Then from there on, he ended up helping me with a friend. That friend ended up plugging me in with a church, and that church is Ivy, which is in Charleston. And that's how I, started going to the Alpha course. And then from there, my life had literally transformed.